everybody, and welcome to another video, and welcome to another video from the collecting world. Oh yes, once again, my dear friends, I have been proved right and correct in saying that right now we are living in the golden age, the golden era of collecting. Yes, there has never been a better time to be a fantasy/science fiction aficionado and at the same time an action figure collector or a statue collector. Those things are getting better and better thanks to the technology that we have and the smaller, more independent companies that have been just jumping out of the ground, it seems to me, and them focusing on the quality more, making their own stuff, creating their own high-quality action figures like the Four Horsemen toy design or the Harbinger Studios with their Savage Crucible line, or licensed stuff. Which I have said that multiple times in my previous videos. If you are a fan of Frank Frazetta specifically, well man, you are in for a treat. I have got some action figures made by Frazetta Girls and Icon Collectibles. The collaboration of them. They are making 1/12 scale action figures based on the art of Frank Frazetta. They've made some Fire and Ice action figures, some Vampirella, and even some Norse warrior from that famous Frank Frazetta painting. And now we are getting a Conan the Barbarian action figure. Please look at the screen. It looks absolutely brilliant. I took this from the social media post of Frazetta Girls, a company that is, of course, taking very good care of Frank Frazetta's legacy. His grandchildren, Sarah Frazetta and Frankie Frazetta, Frank's grandchildren, I mean, they deserve a medal. They deserve all the praise they can get, because families like the Tolkiens, they can learn from the Frazettas. Understand? Frazetta's legacy is being treated with the utmost respect, and they are running a museum in the United States of America where all the original paintings are displayed, Frazetta's palettes and his personal things, and they are making merchandise, high quality merchandise actually. Like if you order a t-shirt from Frazetta Girls, their own website, it's like the highest top-notch quality, and they are making toys, they are making action figures, and so this one really, I mean, let me just read the post first. Born of battle and forged in steel, Conan rises. The first official Conan the Barbarian 1/12 scale action figure from Icon Collectibles, TM. Is coming. Pre-orders launch Thursday, March the 20th, which, as of making of this video, is tomorrow, at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at FrazettaGirls.com and retailers worldwide. Featuring premium articulation and lifelike sculpting, this collectible brings Frank Frazetta's iconic vision of Robert E. Howard's warrior to life. The Cimmerian is armed with 2 swappable portrait heads, multiple handsets, and a fearsome arsenal of weapons. Stay tuned for the official pre-order drop. I am definitely going to pre-order some of them. Not one, but a couple, because if you look at the pictures, you can get multiple configurations. Just look at this. This is like a recreation of of a painting of Frank Frazetta. This is like one of the most iconic representations of Conan the Barbarian. A lot of people think of Arnold Schwarzenegger, which this film is like one of the best sword and sorcery films ever made. It's a great film of its own. It is not really a faithful interpretation of the novel or the novella, because Robert E. Howard didn't really write any Conan the Barbarian's novels. He wrote like novellas and shorter stories, but putting that aside, like Frazetta's art is one of the most iconic as far as Conan the Barbarian and more. And besides that, of course, you can put a helmet on him and recreate some other pieces of art, which is fantastic. I mean, he of course illustrated Conan multiple times. And so I dare say, that they are going to make like several Conan the Barbarian, or just more than one, because I think it was last year I saw a piece of news from somewhere in America, from a convention where they revealed like prototypes of these figures, and I think there were 2 or more of them. So this is the first one. Even like the post itself says the first official Conan the Barbarian, yeah. And then if you look at this picture, at this spread, you can see the figure and the accessories that come with it. And once again, you know, like swappable head, 3 pairs of extra hands. You've got a sword, more like a saber, and an axe, a battle axe, and well, there is a one-sided and double-sided axe, and then there is a dagger and a shield, and from what I can see, the bracelets are like separate, that you can, you know, like pull them down. They are removable. So I mean, and it's 1/12 scale. There is not resurgence, but the amount or the number of action figures that have been being released lately in the 1/12 scale is remarkable. I know there are people who collect all kinds of things. I used to collect like big ass statues and like 1/6 scale action figures, but they are just too big to like collect, like to be invested in too much. They take up too much space, and besides, they don't really make enough characters, right? You have to go for like third-party sellers and third-party manufacturers, and with the third-party manufacturers, with those 1/6 scale figures, it's not always like it doesn't always look like the character that you would like to have. But the 1/12 scale is really like got so good, especially then in the fantasy and science fiction genre, that you can basically have like anything you think about these days. And it's good that they are trying to make it like to scale, because you can combine figures. You can like display figures from different companies together. You can absolutely display Mythic Legions along with Frazetta Girls and Icon Collectibles and the Harbinger Studios next to each other. You could theoretically put some NECA like next to them, but NECA, the NECA figures, they tend to be a teensy bit bigger than all those that I mentioned, or especially Mythic Legions. But putting that aside, I'm looking forward to this one. Absolutely can't wait. I will be pre-ordering them, and yeah, let me know in the comments down below what you think. Will you be ordering Conan, this one, or not? Let me know all about it. And that'll be all. Thank you very much for watching, and remember, I wanted to say the Emperor protects. Well, he does, but you know what I mean. Namaste.